High School, William S. Johnson Arena for Jeffersonville's Turkey Tussle. We have several teams here with us today. Corden and Scottsburg will be wrestling varsity boys. And then the rest of the teams will be wrestling against the girls, Jeff's girls. And we got Corden, Scottsburg, Floyd Central, Madison, and Bedford North Lawrence on the mat right now. I'm going to go. We don't have a bout sheet here, but we're got a nice takedown right to the back. Got the back count already. Floyd Central pins Jeff. No, excuse me. Got to make sure of the singlets here. Yeah, that's Jeff. Got a little orange. Sir. So our first match ends in a fall. Need help with who's out there or what weight class at the very least. They won't know, but they're going to know. Okay, our next round, we have a Madison young lady versus the Floyd Central young lady. Apologize for not having the names out front here. So what we're doing here with the girls, they're not wrestling as a team per se, not keeping team points, and they're wrestling each of the schools as they have girls in the weight class. Indiana's on a status of emerging the girls wrestling in Indiana. Goes to a nice knee pick, takedown right to the back. Going to get 2 near fall points, so scores 4-0. Nice stand up, turn around, trying to get loose. There, she gets in front, tries for a headlock. She gets 1 point escape. They don't understand. Having the real issues there. But it's a learning mode here for the ladies especially. So another nice, trying to get that takedown to go behind. Madison wrestler. Young man. Just trying to get information flowing here. Turns, gets the reversal. Kind of a dangerous way to do that, turning your back to the mat. We got time in the first period. No, I take that back. We're still going. Not real sure what's happening here. There's one more escape for Floyd Central. The tournament's not live scoring, so you don't see any score on your screen. Try to keep up with it here. We should have 5-2 at this point. Okay, nice takedown. That should be 7. Madison in control. Excuse me. That's probably going to be 4-5. Gets out of there. Has the headlock, but going to lose it. She got the reversal just in the sound of the buzzer. So the scoreboard is showing 7-5. Yeah, that'd be right. 7-5. And we're going to go with Floyd Central is your home team in the green singlet. And Madison is in the red singlet or the guest position on the scoreboard. Waiting for the clock to get reset there, time-wise. Okay, referee's going back over to the scoring table to get him to get that clock set correctly. Again, right now we've got Scottsburg and Oldham County wrestling on mat number 1, the varsity. The varsity boys will come to mat number 2, which is what we're watching right now with the mix of girls at each weight class. And then we have JV of Floyd, Scottsburg, let's see, not Madison, Jeffersonville. And I think that's it as far as the JV is concerned. That'll be on mat number 3. You got time, you're close by, come on by. We've got a lot of good wrestling ahead of us today. Good stand up, turns, gets her arm across the back, but still hasn't lost position there. Goes attempting a reversal, gets the reversal. So that should tie the score now, 7-7. It does. Works around, trying to trap those arms, but gets turned, and yes, there's the reversal for Floyd Central. Puts in that half, starts walking to the head. Nice job getting back count. Going to get 2 points right now. There it is, 2-point near fall for Floyd Central. Turns her again, same move, but there's the fall for Floyd Central over Madison. Nice job on the ladies doing there. Looks like we're going to have Floyd Central and that may be Jeff. Yes, it is. Jeffersonville versus Floyd Central. You have a weight, you know who that girl is?
No, I have no idea. They've changed weight classes and there's new people. So
I know. Yeah. I know. Okay, they started, but the clock's running. They're going to reset the clock, I believe. They have the score 9-0. That's a little bit too much to give the red opponent. But we take it. Our referee on this mat right now is Dustin Benz. He's originally from Madison, heavyweight, state placer. I believe he finished pretty high up. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and said he finished second. But good wrestler for Madison, coached for him for a little bit. And right now he is teaching at Jennings County and doing some coaching of the kids there. So lots of good involvement with the official. He was on several national teams, both in the dual format and the individual at Fargo, North Dakota. We have a few girls from Jeffersonville that's already been to Fargo, and they're girls national. So she did a lot of backing up, going for a headlock. Floyd keeps attacking. Be careful of that. Get called for stalling if you're backing around from the wrestling. And avoiding, hooks up that, looking for a nothing yet. Jeff comes around, keeps coming around. Don't reach back, young lady. Keep wrestling, referee tells her. Okay, there was, we're going to get a takedown out of that. They are stopping on hearing the whistle from the other mat. Referee's explaining the situation. They're going to be still on their feet, looking for that first point, and we got 1:14 left in this first period. So go over there and see if we can find out what weight classes are wrestling, if somebody can tell us. Okay, we get a takedown to the back, getting back points. There's the takedown points. That's 2. And that's a fall for Floyd Central over Jeffersonville. Hopefully get some information so we can connect the names of the wrestlers. But right now we are we don't really have a full lineup of either squad about what weight classes we're wrestling. So we're going to have Jeffersonville wrestling, looks like Madison. Yep, that's what I have as far as the uniform is concerned. See if I can get some names here. I don't have their lineup. Oh, it's B&L. B&L. Red singlet. Look like Madison, but it's not. It's Bedford, North Lawrence. Young lady. What weight class is this? Do you know what they're wrestling? Yes.
115.
Okay. What's her name?
Savannah.
Savannah what?
Wagner.
What grade?
Sophomore.
Okay, a little mining on my part to find out who is wrestling. Bedford North Lawrence's Savannah Wagner. She's a sophomore. She's in the red with the white belt around the center of her singlet. And she's going to be wrestling from Jeffersonville, Lynn Paget. Lynn is, unfortunately, I don't have her grade right now. But that's who will be wrestling as soon as they get it started.
They just told me 120 and below. That's all they told me.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Officially, we're at 115-pound weight class. One of the changes that happened, of course, the girls, they have determined weight classes for the young ladies. Still not set to go full recognition. One of the few states, I think there's only 2, maybe 3 states in the United States that have not recognized girls wrestling in their state associations.
We're having a brief intermission while we change scoreboards.
Okay, they're in the process of changing scoreboards so that we can get an accurate scoring. We were having problems with that scoreboard. Okay, referee says we're ready. Clock is set. Lynn Paget from Jeffersonville versus Savannah Wagner, sophomore from Bedford North Lawrence. Savannah kind of slipped, but Lynn did not take advantage. Gets her in a takedown right to the back. Doing a good arch there. There's the fall. Jeffersonville's Lynn Paget wins by fall in the first period in 20 seconds. A lot of learning, a lot of growth to happen in girls wrestling. Jeffersonville's been having girls wrestle on their junior varsity team as early as maybe 15 years ago. Had 1 or 2 girls wrestling. Matter of fact, I was in the weight room, came in one day to speak to Struck, and there was a young lady, Becky Tussle, that had wrestled for him, and there she was in there subbing for Danny. He was out doing one of his many conferences that he does as a gold coach for USA Wrestling. He is the State Coaches Association president. This is the second time for him being the president of that association. goes to several conferences, represents the National Coaches Association as well. Nice little front headlock, spin behind to get 2 takedown. Supposedly we're under 120. This could be Joe Emines, but I am not certain. They are basically just trying to fill wrestling for the girls. Several of these teams only had 3 or 4 girls on their roster. Jeffersonville actually has 19 young ladies. They do not fill all the weight classes. They need a 100-pounder and a 110-pounder. And looks like a 155 and a 190. All are empty today. So if you're a young lady interested in wrestling, you might want to look up Coach Struck when you come into Jeff High. Trying to work at, there she goes, comes off. Looking for a cradle, locks it up. Gets to the side, working to the side, trying to get that in without losing the grip. There's a little tilt, got 1 count. There's back points, and that's going to be a fall. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jeffersonville wins by fall against Bedford North Lawrence. Looks like we're going to have a Madison and Floyd Central matchup next round here. Could be a 125-pounder. I'm not real sure. Could be a small Naomi or Stephanie Rudolph. From Floyd Central, excuse me. Getting the signal to the referee to go ahead and start. The cameras are ready to go. Goes for a headlock. Madison blocks it around tight waist and then gets, she lets go and then gets around to the front. Excuse me. Ladies, you. All right, looking nothing going to get a takedown there from Floyd Central. Madison let go of that headlock when she went down and she was flat. You got to be up on your hips if you go down with that locked up so you can pop them over on their with your hips. She reaches inside, has a leg, and lost it again. Floyd Central is working, trying to get a cradle locked up. Madison's able to block that. Working on the hand control underneath. We really can't see that right where we're at, but looks like she's got, Madison has the Floyd wrist there. Working on standing up. Okay, we still got 30 seconds on this match. First period, no, let's see, 2-0. Just a takedown, 1 takedown. Not a lot going on down there. Stalling on red. That's stalling on Madison. She gets a warning. She's up to her feet. And we're done. The stalling call was a one-time warning. The next stalling call will be affect a point for the effect. So if Bedford gets another stalling call, Floyd will receive a point from that. Each wrestler is required to improve their position, whether they're on top or the bottom. Still working at trying that headlock. Floyd tried to do an outside trip, but gets caught. Just gets out of position. She gets a takedown. Madison gets the takedown and 2 near fall. So we're looking at 4-2. She's cranking that half a little bit high. She needs to readjust. She does. Comes back down. Needs to square up her hips. She step in there. She gets her over, and that's going to be a fall. Yes, ma'am. A fall for Bedford North Lawrence. I keep saying they're Madison, but singlets look a lot alike. Okay. A fall against Floyd Central.
Good job. I'm glad to
Looks like we're going to have Madison and Scottsburg girls coming out to the mat. Now this young lady coming out has to be a 105 or a 105 pounder. Madison, possibly, I don't know. Madison and Scottsburg. They go and get locked up right away. Madison's doing a lot of backing up, looking for a headlock. Did not set it up properly. Gets taken down by Scottsburg. She's fighting though. She gets out front. She's going to get an escape. There it is. Scottsburg is attempting to get behind. Got her head caught right now. She needs to lock that leg. She reached across for a wrist. Still no control. They're back up on their feet. The whistle's blown. Minute 21 left in the first period. Score 2-1. 2 takedown and 1 escape. Attempts a headlock, rolls, almost gets caught, but does get the takedown. That bring it up to 4-1. 4-1, Scottsburg. It's kind of a little high. Got her head caught, but that really isn't the problem unless that happens. Okay. She's got one arm, but she doesn't have anything. She goes around the back, and there's the fall. There's the fall for Madison against Scottsburg. Nice little victory. All right, not sure who's up next. Coach Struck's being talked to by Tim Ditch. Tim Ditch is Jeffersonville's a director, if you will, of the TV stations for WJHI. As seen on 184 TV. We are right now live on YouTube and on FM 98.5. We're going to have Jeffersonville on the mat. And I believe that's B&L. It is. A little bit bigger girls. Again, not real sure where we're at. I think we might be at 170, but I'm not going to swear to that. Possible. She looks bigger than a 125.
We should still be in 130. Cyan hasn't went up yet, so.
It may be 130. All right, we got a takedown from Madison. We get back right up. You got to watch for those locked hands. Referee gets around to look. You can take your partner down with your locked hands, but once you get to the mat, unless you have them on the mat, their back, She's getting count off that pullback like that. There's 2 near fall. So that should be 4-0. Not real sure it doesn't. There it goes. One escape for Jeff. Works down, putting the head down. Backing up for B&L, Bedford North Lawrence. One of the HHC teams. Jeffersonville is in. Let's see. Floyd Central, Jeffersonville, and Bedford are here out of the Hoosier Hills Conference. Jeffersonville's varsity boys will be wrestling them later on I believe in January, late January or late December. Really not much, just pushing and pulling here. Coach is throwing to throw a headlock, but we had a double leg, but missed it, but let the legs go. Gives up another takedown. So our next home meet's going to be, looking at my schedule, looks like it'll be the 21st of December. The girls will be having their HHC conference here at Jeffersonville, and the boys will be wrestling Floyd Central varsity. And that's December 21, next home meet. Jeff has a couple. Oh, excuse me. I walked right over the Classic, Jeffersonville Classic. Usually at least 16 to 20 teams here. That'll be on the 16th, Saturday the 16th of December. And I'm missing everything because on the 1st and 2nd of December, Jeffersonville has another dual meet, multiple dual meet here. Shiro soon gets no back points, got 1 count, got to get at least a 2 count to receive any back points. She's reaching back, she got caught, she's on her back. She's got referees holding 2. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. But a 2 count. Well, he'll count till he gets 5, There's a fall, so no worries with the back points. So Bedford North Lawrence wins by fall against Jeffersonville. Very good. What do we got here? We got Jeffersonville coaches, wrestlers. Okay, I believe this is Kaylee well, it's a French pronunciation. I told her I'd pronounce it Be the Champ, but it's Beauchamp, I believe is her name. Last name? Kayla? No, it's Kaylin. She probably got that wrong too. We were having a good time yesterday. And this is about 135 pounds. Excuse me. Kayla's been busy over the summer. She's wrestled at the USA Freestyle Nationals and US Freestyle National Dual Team for women. That was in Tulsa. There's a 2 takedown, counter, and got her a takedown. She competes in soccer. She is a 3-time all-conference soccer player for Jeffersonville. She also competes in track. Throws a shot put, she says. She's an academic all-stater for both wrestling and track. Her plan, she's a senior, and her plans is to go to Manchester College at this time, study accounting. She wants to become an accountant. So she's very focused, got a 4.0 grade point average. Oh, excuse me, pardon me, it's 4.6. Her record is 4-0. So she's been quite busy this summer and through the years. She's been wrestling now for 3 years for Jeffersonville on the women's team. She wrestled up at Jennings County, had an open for women and JV, boys JV. And she also wrestled with, I believe, in Franklin with the girls, possibly. Working that crossface, trying to needs to break her down to get that, trap that cradle in there. She's going to have to break her down to get what she's looking for, although if she gets out there and lifts that leg, she can get her turn. Well, I hope I have the right name on this young lady. If not, I don't. Who is that? Jeff. Huh? Yeah. Well, I'm right. That's who's out there. I thought I did.
And it's Beauchamp.
Well, I like to put a little French on there. She told me it was French. Of course, my French is 0, so, you know.
Spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. I like mine. Be the champ. Nice arm grab, headlock, sort of, speaker. Fall, though. Had it locked up pretty good. Had her hips up off the ground. Lots of pressure on the chest, which is what it needs to be. So, Kayla. I say it right now, Lewis. Yeah, Kayla Beauchamp is the champ here for this match with a fall against Bedford North Florence. We got Jeffersonville coming out on the mat again.
This is I think the weight classes are off.
So from Jeffersonville, wrestling Scottsburg here. I think it's the Cyan Rogers. Is that correct? Yes, Cyan Rogers. She just got a quick takedown. You know, I just read her her stats for Kayla. She's 3 years wrestling, USA Wrestling Freestyle National Team individual at Fargo. She was on the USA's Freestyle National Dual Team. Competes in soccer, 3 times all-conference, competes in track, academic all-state with a fall. She's 4-0 with a 4.6. 4.6 senior. Again, her plans are to go to Manchester College, possibly, not totally committed. And studied accounting, but she is committed with that. Kayla was competes in football and track. I think she did that for 1 year. She was 5th in girls state in Indiana, and she just competed in the War of the Roses. That was in Indianapolis, first founded in Michigan. Kayla has a 3.3, 4-0, and a junior. Try to get everybody their due here. As long as I know, looks like we got Jeffersonville back up on the mat. Wrestling Jeffersonville, looks like. This could be Kayla Cook and Barana Bobo.
No, this is Lynn.
Who?
Never mind. They just look really similar.
I might have the names wrong because we're not getting the map bout sheets about who's actually on the mat. But we're enjoying wrestling anyway. Girls wrestlers. When we get finished with round 1, Jeffersonville boys varsity will move to the center mat number 2, and they'll be wrestling. I believe I had them down wrestling Corden. We're going to wrestle Corden first. Get all my notes in one spot would be helpful. Jeff versus Jeff here. Got a warning of stalling, 1 point. So, and she should have got the escape, I guess. Maybe she just gave the escape point, not a stalling call. So you're now able to see the score and the time. And the official clock says 30 seconds, so we're about a couple seconds difference. Working on that fall, got it. Need to get that neck strength up and bridge on your using your neck, not your and bridging towards your back. So I think I would be amiss if I didn't think we were on the back end of this round for the girls. We're going to have another Jeff girls match. I don't know if this is who this is. It could be Abro Andres, Danielle Hill, possibly. I'm going to say this name, Tara G's Diaz, could be her. Not real sure. She reached in for that leg, but got countered well. It's turning her. She got a takedown. Going for opposite side half. Hip into her, driving that. Loses it, but gets it back. She's got to count at least 2. That'll give her 2 points. Will not get any more points unless she goes belly up. Okay, there's the back points, the 2. Got to get 5, count of 5 straight. Back over again. She's getting points now because she went to the neutral position, if you will, or defendable position on her belly. Gets her turn, gets the fall. Jeff wins.
Jeff wins.
Jeff wins. She's looking for somebody to shake their hand, but there's nobody over here.
I feel this is an example of us driving to try and equal out this sport. Well, I just.
Yeah, that's part of it. I'm not real sure who this team is. I don't have a weigh-in sheet for them.
We have so many girls that they have to wrestle each other.
Yeah. I'm not sure what team it is. There'll be some rule changes about pins out of bounds and positions and so forth. The weight classes changed in the varsity boys, in boys changed this past year. Nice little takedown there. Got Madison, I believe, in the red singlet. Lets her up. Yep. Nice snatch in there. Just needs to land on her. Gets her 2 there. Gonna let her up again. Gives her that escape point. Can be a little demoralizing when you get taken so quick, and then they let you up and take you right back down. She has that Russian. Got her head in there. Needs to get her head up out of that. Goes for the single leg. That's an illegal headlock there. And she wasn't squeezing on it though, but still was illegal. There's a 2 takedown. Referee's in the wrong position to see it. Evidently the clock's not running right. I don't know. Trying to give points, do whatever. Lets her up again. That should be 4.
Junior varsity boys.
Looking at the score there at the table.
Junior varsity boys, 141 and 150.
Nice single leg. Keeps going to that same leg, too. Gets the takedown. Comes up. Has that leg lifted. We're going to try to fix that score there. It's wrong. It's not 6-2. It should be. I don't know. In my head, I have a little different score. Referee's going over to the table to check on the score. But I believe we're going to. So while the referee takes time out to check the score, the wrestlers go talk to the coaches. Nice little break for them. I believe that's Heritage Hills that's here. I believe that's the other school that had the girls here. Eight to 4. That looks more like the right score. Except they had it on the wrong gal. There it is. 8 to 3. So coach just announced that we're getting ready to go with round 2, finishing up. I don't see any more girls on stage on deck. Maybe one. Just trying to get that crossface. It gives it up. You got a 2-on-1 underneath. Loses that. Switches back over to the other arm, trying to thread that needle. Let's go with the wrist. Got that ankle. Lets it go. We can score now. If we were scoring team points, which we're not today, on a dual match, the 8 points will give another half point to the winning team. 8-point advantage. 8 to 14 points in the decision will give you a major decision, extra point. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice change of level and attacks again that same leg. Takedown. 10 to 4. There's 6 points difference. Okay, she's trying to stack her up there. Has that leg trap. The key to that move is you drive your hips into their hips and you just hold their head. Most wrestlers will try to pull the head underneath.
Yeah.
You just hold the head and drive the body forward. It does all itself.
Completely off. They'll just fall back.
Okay, so now it's she gets the escape, lets her up. It's 5. Again, that's her move. That single leg. She's doing a great job with it. Down on the mat. No takedown yet, though. There she has control. There's her takedown. That's 12 to 5. That's it for the second period. We're going to the third period. I think this might be the first match we've gone to the third period.
Actually, first match.
Yep. Does a nice little sit out and turn around and gets a reversal. 2 more points. That'll be 14 to 5. 14 to 5. 9 points. Has that arm underneath, trying to pull it around. You got to stay balanced. There's the fall. Madison wins by fall against Heritage Hills. And we got another match. Looks like Heritage Hills will be wrestling Madison once more. These girls might be 175, 190, maybe even 215. Well, that's the boys' weight classes. We'll not use those. Let's see. This could be, well, let's see. I don't have Heritage Hills. Nice grab, going to trip. Boom, trips her right down. Gets that takedown. Lets her up. Kind of reverse here for Madison, being taken down and let up. And another takedown. 4-1. Heritage Hills. She's up on her toes, getting good pressure down on the chest, in the back. Steps over, goes down to her knees. The key is to keep pressure on your opponent when they're down like that. Make them work. Spend energy. Make them make mistakes so you can score points or fall. Coach, I think, is yelling for her to cut, but she looked and saw. All right, well, did he get the point? 1, 2, that's going to be a fall right there. Boom, there it is. There it is.
That was a nice bulldog.
Yep. Well, I'm not really sure he gave the escapes, which he shouldn't, because the girl was not standing yet. And really, she let go and she went right back on him. So he held up that escape point. You got to give him a chance to defend, turn the face and defend. Okay, we got Madison up on the mat again. I thought we were almost done, but evidently, yes, we are. The referee leaves the bands, and we're going to be done with round 1. So round 2 will be on this mat, will be the boys. And they'll be facing, I believe it's Corden. Jeffersonville's Turkey Tussle here at William S. Johnson Arena. Welcome to WJHR. TV is on channel 184. We're live on YouTube and live with WJHI 98.5 FM. Well, we do have another girls match. I think we thought we were done. This has got to be the heavyweight, or not heavyweight, it's going to be 190. Jamal Jones from Jeffersonville wrestling Floyd Central's. Let's see, I think I have theirs. That might be Constant Phelps. Keep moving. Keep moving. Doing a little bit, backing up, drops down, tries to get that headlock, brings it down to the mat, turns her. Oh my goodness, she's tapping out. I love it like that. Good job, good move. Good action for Janelle Jones from Jeffersonville. She came into this match with a record of 3-0. She goes to 4-0. Wrestled at Jennings County this past weekend. Another match. Well, they just keep coming.
They just keep coming.
So this is Jeffersonville versus, I'm looking to see if that's Madison or Bedford. Goes right for the headlock. The counter there's to step in front. Yeah, it's Bedford North Lawrence.
Throwing the headlock.
Still has the head locked up, so I hadn't received that 2 points for the takedown, although one could consider that control. She walked to the other side. She could possibly put the half in right there. There she gets the arm off, and this might be Nevaeh Jones. Could be Nevaeh Jones from Jeffersonville. Coach instructed to go to a half. She gets lets her go ahead and get that escape. Really didn't do much to hold her down there once she got to her feet. So now she can work for another takedown. We got a score of 2-1. One takedown, one escape. Got both hands around the neck there. Tries to trip, almost gets tripped herself, and she loses it. She lost her hip. Bedford puts her in a half Nelson, gets her pole, getting back points and a fall. Bedford North Lawrence wins by fall. Tiny mistakes cause big trouble.
I haven't wrestled yet.
Okay. Do we have any more over there that I'm not seeing? So the girls wrestled in a meet in Jennings County before coming here. It was kind of an open tournament up there. And they had a duel, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we have on a head-to-head basis, the team won, but that's not counting forfeits, which you count forfeits. So we're going to go with Corden versus Jeff on mat one for our next round. Corden versus Jeff. All right, I'm not real sure what weight class we're going to start on. This looks like it might be JV.
Oh, yes. We finished up girls wrestling, so now we are doing JV on all three matches.
Okay, so trying to get JV completed, so we move a couple of JV wrestlers over here for Jeffersonville. Not sure what weight class this is. Okay, we have Adrian Corello. Looks like we're going to be probably 155. No, that's the girls' weights, Lewis. You'll get on there. 157 weight class. Adrian is in the gray and red singlet. He's wrestling a young man from Corden. Let's see if we got a name for the Corden wrestler. There's a nice takedown. So this could be Caleb Goldsmith, possibly, maybe. Not sure the name of the Corden wrestler.
Trying to get a wing and a wrist and take him over.
And he gets the wrist, but he's right on the edge. Referee. He didn't signal anything, but possibly could be out. Or again, the new out of bounds rules are. I believe the offensive wrestler has to keep 2 points in bounds, and he brought his foot out of bounds. So he rolls him over, but he just rolls through. He didn't get the takedown, or the back point, excuse me. So he gets that arm back. Put a lot of pressure there to try to lock that wrist. Good defense is to get up like that. There he goes back. Now he's got both feet in bounds. He can get back points. But once that touches, it's going to be out of bounds. Of course, the mats are pretty close together. They're going to call him real quick when he's in the other mat circle like that. Up to his feet pretty good. Fighting the hands. Turning, gets the escape. Underhook. Tries to toss him. And does. Grab that far elbow. Help pressure him around. Trying to pop. Needs to pop him down. He gets a half in. And he has an underhook. Now he's getting back points. And there's the bell. He's going to get 3 near fall. 3 near fall. Did he get 2 as well? I got 9-1 up there. 8-point advantage. Adrian Carraro from Jeffersonville. Referee's over there going to work out the score, make sure the scoreboard's right. It's showing now 11-1. Okay, Green's going to choose down, and Green's is the home team. Okay, they're going to go ahead and take that. Again, oh, that's all right. Stands up, working the wrist, turning, looking for the escape. Gets the escape. Has that head. Nice ankle pick. Very sweet. Good move. Worked it really well. Changed levels, pushed into him. His opponent pushed back, and that's all he needed. Driving that cradle. Looks like he locked it up from here. Not real sure he has. He's not got it locked. Or he lost his lock. Gets him turned up. Not quite enough. He's going, yeah, that's it. He gets right behind that leg, and that'll step to the head. He has the break, and he's getting the back points. Should have 5 there, and he does. So he's holding 3. Won't get him if he pins him, but we won't need him if he pins him. 22 seconds left. Nope. Don't call it. That's not your clock. Keep not your clock. Got 3 clocks running here today. Hard to tell. Been there. There's the fall. There's the fall for Adrian Carolla. I hope I said that right, Adrian. So we got on mat number 1, we have another JV match still going on. Jeffersonville versus Floyd. And it looks like mat number 3, they have one, which is, I can't see. So anyway, we're checking to make sure all the JV matches are done. It's a green singlet. I would have thought maybe that might be, I don't think that's Floyd. I don't believe they brought a JV team, but they may have. Heritage Hills is out there. So we do have another match. These are JV. Scottsburg versus Heritage Hills. Nice. Kind of a knee pick there, but kind of gave that up pretty quick. There's the takedown. Got to unlock him hands as he did. Actually, I think maybe we missed a locked hands there, but that's not unusual for JV. Yep, he called it locked hands now. You got to let him. If he's in the middle of a move, he lets him finish. Otherwise, he stops the action as he has. Signals the locked hands. 1 point for Scottsburg Warriors. TJ Jenkins is our head coach for Scottsburg. TJ wrestled for New Albany, and he's coached at Scottsburg before, and he coached at New Albany. And now he's back to Scottsburg. Good man. Tough wrestler in high school. So he gets the escape.
Hey, get out the way.
I don't like yelling because they never know.
Still working head to head there, really not getting much going on. 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Neither wrestler really putting much effort out here. Scores 2-2. One is a locked hand penalty point against Heritage Hills. He gave 2 takedown, but blew the whistle thinking that was his clock, but it was not. But scores 4-2, Heritage Hills. Four seconds. And there's our buzzer. So we'll end that first period 4-2. I believe we're going to try to go straight into the varsity match as soon as this is over.
Last JV match, then Corden will start at 1:38.
One.
And Jeff at 1:38.
All right, we've just been informed this is the last JV dual meet here, and we'll get started on the varsity. Now, for the varsity, they drew weight class where to start, and we're going to start at 138, which will be Dawson Slaughter for Jeffersonville, a senior. Been wrestling for 6 years. He'll be up first at 138. Jeffersonville versus Corden. Pretty sure I'm going to have a little better, hopefully a little better control on the names and keep track of the weight classes. I believe that's Dar Naaman for Corden at 138. Getting that back count, getting out of bounds though. Out of bounds, yep. Nope. 3 near fall. They were out of bounds, yes.
Jeff versus varsity Corden will take place. They'll be starting at weight class 138.
So we are going to go straight in to the first varsity duel for Jeff. Corden and Scottsburg just finished up.
2:15 heavy report to station. That will be the conclusion of round 1 for junior varsity. Our goal for junior varsity is to get that.
Heritage Hills rushers got a real concern about locked hands. Been called once. Gets that turn. There's a fall. That'll end our JV matches. Heritage Hills wins by fall.
Wait, what?
Okay, the captains are meeting to discuss, flip the coin, discuss sportsmanship. The winner of the coin gets to pick odd or even. This will be the first, or 138 will be odd, and so Jeffersonville or whoever chooses odd will have that choice in the second period. So it looks like the guest, Corden, gets to choose. Not sure who's get what there. There's no signal. The officials on the mat for the high school will be, again, Dustin Bentz and his working together.
No, 49-30. Sorry. Hey, guys, you might watch out. Just trying to record.
Okay, it'll be Chris Davis is our another assistant. So it looks like who has choice for odd?
Jeff's odds.
Okay, thank you.
We're starting at 38.
Right.
We're waiting on Jeff to bring their book to the table.
Okay, we're waiting for some things. Owsley!
Hey, you guys got to clear out from in front of the table.
All right, get the team excited here. Just try to get them away from the mat a little bit. We have Jeffersonville will be odd, which means that at 138, 150, 165, 190, 106, 120, and 126, they will have choice in the second period if it gets that way. There'll be no flipping for choice. It's already been done. Corden will have choice on even matches. And even has to do with the number of the match, not the weight class. Always gets a little confusing. So Scottsburg beat Corden on mat number 1. I didn't get the final score there, but I did get confirmation that Scottsburg won that first varsity meet. We're waiting for the scorebook to get there for Jeffersonville. So we're going to have, I guess, now we got 3 mats going. All 3 mats are going. All right, looks like we're getting ready to start. You got an official on the mat who'll be calling the calls. Then you have the assistant who watches for illegal holds or anything else. Here we go. We got for Corden, Corden, 138 is Dane Naaman. He's a sophomore. A little flipping around there, but no takedown net. Our 138-pounder is Dawson Slaughter. Dawson is a senior with a 4.3 grade point average. Gets him turned. There's the takedown. So he's got that hooked underneath. He's got to get him down on the mat so he can turn him. Got to get those hips down. He's got that leg. Oh my goodness, he's close. He's close. He's probably have a 3 count there. Still has that. He's got him at a 2 count. All right. Back over with that cradle. Needs to settle him in. There's 3 near fall he's holding now. Probably had that before, but I didn't see it. Got him tied up pretty good there, pretty tight. Counting down, just a few seconds. So he lets that go. There's 3 near fall. He's going to finish the first period 5-0. Now Jeff has the choice. He can choose top, bottom, or he can neutral or defer. Not sure what he's doing. Coach Struck is having a conversation with the official. Not sure about what. Ma'am, sit down. Well, you can be there, just sit down. Trying to get
That did look like to me he got a near fall twice, so I think that's what Struck is.
So we think maybe Struck is talking about a 2 near fall. He had a conversation with the assistant confirming that. He says he did have it. Looks like he's going to score a second 3, which will make it 8-0. Good call, Coach Struck. That's why the assistant is there to help the official to make good calls. Some coaches think they don't, but most of the time I've witnessed they do a pretty good job. Chris Davis is from Floyd Central area, coached up there, wrestled up there, been officiating now for, I don't know, quite a few years. So we're talking about Dawson. He was a 22 sectional champ last year. He was a 7-state qualifier, which means he finished in the top 4. He's got that leg tied up. Dane tried to roll him, but did unsuccessfully. There's the takedown right there. So that's going to be 10-0. He has 2-on-1 underneath. Corden is in the Jeff sectional. Not in the same conference, but in the same sectional. Our coach for Corden is Jeff Schreck. Coach Struck was trying to tell me where he wrestled in college, and I didn't write it down, so I forgot it. Typical. But doing a good job there at Corden. Looks like he's got a nice full team. So it gets him on his back. Has that wrist tied, or that elbow, not wrist. Tries to step over. He's going to lose control here. But he receives that. Referee says no, he's still in control, which he is. But precariously. How'd you like that word? Aha. He's got a cradle locked up, but he's not in control. The Corden wrestler, Dane Naiman. So interesting. See what he scored. He's got 12-0, 3 more points, and he could get it here. He's got that headlock, but he's out of position. He gives him 2 reversal. It makes it 14. He's going to take him back to his back there. Still in control. No points received. Now he gets the count. Nope. He's still. That's the time. What? 2 near fall. That'll be a tech fall. That'll be 16-0 for Dawson Slaughter, Jeffersonville. Just so I don't mess up, that young man has a 4.3, and he's an academic All-State. Dawson Slaughter starts it off for Jeffersonville with a fall, and that'll be 6 points for Jeff. All right, we're going to go to 144 for Jeffersonville. I have a young man, Isa Santos Moore. He's a junior from Jeffersonville. Grade point average 3.6. He's got a record right now of 2-2. He's been wrestling for 3 years for Jeffersonville. He placed second in the Capital City Classic. Very tough tournament. Very tough tournament. He wrestled Friday night before the tournament last weekend at, Franklin Community. He lost there, so he has a record of 2-2, but he's wrestling some fine people. He competes in track and tennis. So here we go. Jeff will be in the green, the home.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Driving him. Has that elbow. Trying to control on his shoulder. Drops down to the wrist. Nice. Nice head. Trying to put that head on the mat. Nice job. Changed his position. Let's go to the head. It attacks the legs. Nice job there. Gets the takedown. Goes for the half. Puts him down on the mat. And then runs to the head. He's cranking up pretty good. He's got near fall count going on there. 144 is a Santos Moore. And there's a fall. So our score, team score now. We're starting off hot. 2 falls, first 2 matches.
Am I in front of the camera?
12 team points to 0 for Corden. Okay, we're going to go to 150-pound weight class. 150-pound weight class. That'll be Quentin Smith. He's a sophomore. 3.6 grade point average. He's been 13 years wrestling for Jeffersonville. He started out as a kid. 12. So he wrestled as a preschooler, which Team Jeff has that age group. You can wrestle. Scott Slaughter is over there working the table, and Scott wrestled here as a heavyweight. did an outstanding job for Jeffersonville as a wrestler in the late 70s and coached, I'd say most of the 80s and 90s. And then I think he retired in 2000 from Jeffersonville as a coach.
He's a junior.
Okay, I'm wrong. He's a junior. Quentin Smith is a junior, not a sophomore. Typo on the announcer. I'll just put it on me. Nice leg attack, gets that takedown. He told me he was a sophomore. Well, anyway, confirmation of his grade. 3-point. So he gets up, gets that escape. It's 2-1 now. So he has that front headlock, really. Has it locked up, needs to use it, put that head on the mat. Just got to drag it and put it in the mat. There's the time up for the first period. I don't really have any background information on Justin Key, I believe, is who he's wrestling. He is, according to this, Justin is a senior for Corden. So we start. Well, we have a question about the score. Still 2-1. Corden chooses down for this period. Gets up. Quentin gets him back down, out of bounds. Not choosing to change control there. Again, Corden is in the Jeff sectional, and these matches here really have a little extra go to it if they never meet again in the rest of the year. Well, they've got common wrestling here for seeding, which is all important for the sectional. Still in control, gets that through there, trying to get a headlock. Not working. Oh, nice job. He's going to get back points out of that, it looks like to me. He got 2, I think. Count it 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to get 3. That's going to put him ahead. Got to watch those buzzers. Wait till the referee tells you. There's 3 near fall. We got blood time on green. So the scores should be 4. Should be 4-2. There it is. 4-2. Little Mac cleanup with Coach Struck. We were figuring up, I think he's been here since, let's see, 2001 or 2 is when he came to Jeffersonville. Been here for at least 21 years, maybe 22. Time flies when you're having fun. Coaching staff for Danny, he's got himself, of course, and then he's got Joe Somerville, who does a great job with the working with the girls, working with the JV, and working running these tournament setups. And then you had Fred Freeman, who does work. I caught him yesterday. They were working the girls' practice. Evan Myers and Nick Stewart. Evan is he's the author of a couple of books now about wrestling. Nick Stewart's at the junior high, or excuse me, middle school.
Girls, 125 to 140. 125, 140 girls report to staging.
Okay, we're still at 150. Quentin Smith from Jeffersonville. I believe, for some reason, I want to believe he's a senior, but doesn't matter. Gets that leg, trying to take him back, going to try to trip him. He's going to lose. He got a whizzer in, goes across, but that was a bad move. If he gets caught, he's going to get reversed, and there it is, and he's going to go working on back points. Got the pressure, but he doesn't have the count. I don't believe he got any back points out of that at all. Let's find out.
His arm was way too far back.
Yo, that's bad. Yeah. He's not against going against the joint, and that's when they become illegal, when they're against the joint. So time's up. Did he get any back points? 2 near fall. So that's going to be 6. No, 5 to 6. 5 to 6. Coach Struck goes over trying to get some. Hey guys, yo, Gordon. Thank you. Just take a knee if you're down there. All right. Thanks. Appreciate the help. Now we got evidently we had a little blood. That's what the issue was there. So a couple of the officials we haven't seen yet that are out there on the other 2 matches. You've got Kenny and Keith Halbig. They're from around Princeton, Indiana. Been refereeing down here for Jeff for, better than 10 years. Better. More than likely, more like 11 or 12. But anyway, they make that trip all the way from Princeton for the tournament. Probably will be back for the Classic, as will these 2 other referees that are in with us. So the score is 6-6 now, 6-6. I had to figure that out. We're in the 3rd period. Jeff had a choice, and he chose down. Needs to score from the bottom. Trying to get that. He gets away. He's going to get that escape. Neutral. Going behind, working. Not there yet, but out of bounds. Still working on our feet for since the escape. We got 7-6 Jeffersonville. Attempt to go him, has a headlock, but unable to. Oh, he gets it there. Oh, yeah, that's a takedown. And back points, possibly a fall. Will be big. Don't get too high. Get them legs out. Oh, my goodness, how is he not fall? Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Awesome. What a tight match.
An amazing match.
A mistakes made and capitalized on by Quentin Smith from Jeffersonville with a fall. So that's going to put the score at 18-0 team score with 3 straight pins for Jeffersonville starting this off. We're going to go to 157. weight class 157. We got Elijah Gould from Corden. He's a sophomore. His opponent from Jeffersonville, Mackay Cooper. I did kid with him yesterday. I told him I'd probably just call him Cooper. And he said everybody does, so that's cool. Oh, goodness. Mackay, he's 2 years on the on wrestling. He competes also in tennis and has a GPA of 3.6. And he's interested in getting into becoming a physical therapist or something in that level. He's just a junior, so he has time to work all that out. Nice shot, but really kind of far away. Pulls it in. Oh, a nice. What did we tell you about Greco, okay? Greco. He gets a throw. He gets the takedown. And no near fall, but just a takedown. But that's pretty awesome takedown. Pretty awesome. He's got that arm trap. Now he lets go. He's on a tight waist and leg. He goes out of bounds. Tumbles around. Good thing they were out of bounds. I think he might have lost his control there, but being it was out of bounds, it didn't matter.
Almost kicked the audience, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's absolutely all right. A little discussion about something, not sure what. Oh, illegal hold. Not sure what it was. Didn't see it. It was kind of away from me. So Corden earns a point there. Nice sit out. Turns around. Mr. Cooper gives up an escape, not a reversal. There's a headlock attempt. You got to surprise them with those headlocks. They generally don't work on the good guys unless they are not expecting it, and you have their momentum flying through the air. Rarely can you pull them down. Nice turn. He's out of bounds. He's got a takedown. Second lateral throw, they called that, by the way. It's a nice move. Both times were set up by Corden's attempt to set up a headlock, both times failing. Running a bit of a spiral on him. Switches sides. And there's the end of the first period. Scores 4-2, Jeffersonville's Mackay Cooper. We got to see two exciting throws here by Jeffersonville. Goes for blocking it up, but didn't have it, lost it, get reversed, and on his back. You got to keep that cradle locked up. So Corden's Elijah Gould just scored going to score at least 5 points here. There's a fall. Fall for Corden. So we're going to take the team score 18-6 for Jeffersonville. And we're going to move right into the 165-pound weight class. From Corden, I'm not exactly sure. Sir, who's out there for Corden? Just verification.
I wish I knew names better.
We got Cameron Miller from Corden at 165 pounds. He's a junior. He's going to be facing Xander Hobbs. He's a junior from Jeffersonville. 3.9 grade point average. He's been wrestling here at Jeff for 8 years. He also competes in tennis.
That's not. Whatever. It's not Xander, but we don't really have any other names, so.
Well, trying to get some verification. I'm told that's not Xander. Freeman.
His name's Multi. He's the German exchange student.
What's Multi's last name?
Multi.
Zilling. Multi Zilling.
Okay, just got a correction on Jeff's wrestlers, Multi Zilli. Multi's from Germany. He's an exchange student. He steps in for Jeff to wrestle at 165. I don't have any facts about him. I assume he's a senior. But I do know he's from Germany. It's a long way to come to go wrestle, but awesome. Had to get confirmation on both teams' wrestlers' names. Cameron Miller, he's in control on top. Head right now 2-1 or 2-0. 42 seconds left in the first period. Got that hook. Didn't move when he got to turn. He was free. All he had to do is keep moving. Chain wrestling, folks. Chain wrestling. One move after another. Out of bounds, bringing him back. So we have calling time. Looks like probably some blood time on Corden. So they slipped a guy in on us. That's the way it goes. Okay, back on the mat, ready to go. Less than 20 seconds to go. Got to watch that. That could get illegal. Potentially dangerous. That's what he called it. There's no penalty. Referee stops it before somebody gets hurt. That's the idea of the potentially dangerous call. And it certainly is all in the referee's opinion. Guidelines, but he gets the feel of the match and feel of what's going on. Here's the time. Spent a lot of time on the bottom and not getting a lot of results. Green is going to have, Jeff has the choice second period. Coach Struck is signaling that his wrestler will defer to the third period to make his choice. So Gordon's choice deferred to them. They choose down position. Now this is different style wrestling than they do in Germany. I don't believe they do any collegiate style wrestling. What they do is freestyle and Greco. A little bit different, for sure. Some of the same moves, but different rules, different scoring. We have Team Jeff wrestles freestyle, wrestles collegiate style, or called folk style. Also wrestles freestyle and Greco. Greco is, we got a stalling on green. Warning. He gets the escape, or he gets up, and Cameron really lets him go. So score is now 4-1. Attacks both legs. Nice takedown. Gets it. There's the points. So it's now 6-1. We got a single count, but that's all. So we get working on the bottom here. Gordon's trying to slip in that half and just power it over. Unable to do so. Slips in the half again. Tries to move over. Has that elbow lifted. Has that knee hooked. He actually has a cradle. They're out of bounds there.
Come back, come back, come back, come back. Get back.
He's got a count of 2, but he's going to be out of bounds now. So there's 2 more, so that's going to be 8-1. Got 4 seconds. 4 seconds left on the scoring clock. Yeah, his lineup was improper. You got to sit still. Top man has not the lead up so far. But again, that's a matter of opinion of the official. They get a fair start. And that's their time. That's time. So I don't know. They're messing with the clock there. I'm not real sure what their problem was. The second period, they got a minute and a half on that clock. There, it's set for now for the second period. Actually, it'll be the third period, isn't it? Yeah, this should be third period. Jeff should have choice. They deferred in the second period. They're still showing second period on the clock. There it is. You got it corrected. The third period, 8-1 for Cameron Miller. Gets another point, escape. Eight to 2, 6-point lead. Eight points, and there's a takedown, so that's going to give them 10-2. That is an 8-point lead. A major decision right now, which will give them a half point more. No. Give him a whole point. I'm sorry. Whoa. He does a good job of fighting off that half, but he's reached the outside of that leg, and really about all you can do is hold on and like that. And he gets hit for stalling. 1 point for Cameron Miller from Gordon. When the bottom guy gets hit for stalling, there's no stoppage. If the top man gets hit for stalling, there'll be a stoppage. So Cameron lets him up again. Now it's 11-3, still 8-point lead. Picks him up, takes him down, gets the 2 points. He's going to try to get that 15 points lead. That's 13-3. It's a 10-point lead. So we're going to let him up again. We got 27 seconds. You're going to be hard-pressed to get that many points in that little time. So we go in. He attacks, trying to get a double leg, moves off to a single, but he's on his hips. Jeff is going to get the takedown there. So he's going to score 6 points. That's only a 7-point lead. There's he gets a reversal. All right, the score is going to end up 15-6. So there's a 9-point lead. It's score 15-6. That'll be 4 points for Corden. That'll be 10, 18-10 now. So we move off to 1. That was 165, 175. Weight class would be Cade Williams in Jeffersonville, a senior. His opponent at 175 from Corden. Not real sure which one of these wrestlers. I think it Diaz Garcia. How you pronounce his name? Oswaldo. Okay, got a little pronunciation lesson here. Osvaldo Diaz Garcia from Corden. He is a sophomore. He is wrestling Cade Williams from Jeffersonville. He's a senior. Nice takedown by Cade. They're fine. I keep moving. If they sit down, I'm good. But you know how that happens. They're fine. Trying to get a little crowd control here from help, and they're doing a good job. It's exciting. They want to be on the mat. Everybody wants to be on the mat. Yeah, well, you got to wrestle. You got to wrestle a referee to be on the mat. And, you know, they have need for more referees. That's for sure. Always do. So Cade has got that arm in. He's got it hooked now. I think he has the other. I think he has him double bar. Maybe. I can't see the other arm. No. Didn't have a double bar, but he was under there. Looks like a tight waist. So a lot of work in there, but not much scoring. He's got that arm across, going to try to post it. He was unable to keep it, so he lost that. Okay, that's the end of the third period. No, that had to be the first period. The scoreboard says third, but so it's the second period now. They got to get the clock set right. All right, they got the time right on the clock, but the period is incorrect. It's the second period. Really dominating Osvaldo. That's it. Osvaldo Diaz Garcia. I think I got that right. Working those arms. Now he's going to step in. He's got the wrist and the bar. Step in, pressure. Pressure with the hips. Not too far, though. He's getting the count now. He lost the grip. And he gets reversed. And I believe he's going to get an escape. Yep. So Cade gets the escape. He lost a reversal, got an escape. I'm not sure He's scoring a whole bunch of stuff there. There's the reversal, so there gets him 2 more points. So it's 6-2, 7-5, 7-5. Coach Struck trying to tell him, as soon as he gets that half, get up there. Hop out, he tells him. That means he wants him to go walk to the head, just like he's doing. Just like he's doing, not too far. Don't get out of control. Just step it over. He's got that wrist on this side and the half in, which now he let go of that wrist. There's the fall. Cade Williams. So that's going to be 24-10 for Jeffersonville. We're going to step up, getting those big weight classes. We're at 190. Cody Williams, a senior from Jeffersonville. Grade point average 3. Well, 3 I have. He got a grade point average of 3. He has a record of 4-1 so far this year. He's a returning sectional champ from last year, regional qualifier. Been wrestling for Jeff for 7 years. His opponent at 190, Caleb Carroll, a senior from Corden.
That is not his last name. His last name's Shoemaker.
Shoemaker, not Williams. Again, another typo by the announcer. Typed these things up, thought that'd be good, but sure did it wrong there. Nice throw right to the back. Getting back points. He wants to get into the trades. Not sure, plumbing, electrician. Both are good trades to get into.
Floyd.
He placed second in sectional last year, a regional qualifier. Returning senior here. Cody Shoemaker, not Williams. You can go down if you want, but don't stand there, okay? So he's trying to work that powerhouse. He pulled right off of that. He goes to the other side. He got that shoulder up now. He reaches under. Going to trap that arm. There's a fall. Boom! 6 more points. Nice pin by Cody Shoemaker. That's going to be 30 for Jeff, 30-10. So we move off into the outer reaches here. 2:15. I have Alex Juarez.
Yeah, Juarez.
Juarez, yes. He's a senior, or is this Ian? Who's coming out? Alex. I don't have any info on Alex. And his opponent's going to be Gabe Redmond. Gabe Redmond from Corden, who is a junior. Stocky frame, short, stocky wrestler is Mr. Juarez, Alex. His opponent, Gabe Redmond, a little bit taller. Kind of explaining to the scorekeeper there who he is. I assume that's correct, Gabe Redmond. All right. Notice the leg bands. Again, Jeff's green designates home team. Mr. Panther. Gordon. You're the man. So you can see. Well, he's gone behind him, but there's no score. Does a little change of levels. Attempted that knee pick. Single leg, but didn't get it. Gets his head out of there. Has a rushing 2-on-1, but he lets that go. Switch to the other arm. Got locked up, a underhook. And down to that. Oh, my goodness. Good job. Nice set. Nice setup. He's going to go out of bounds, but he's going to get the takedown. That was sweet now. He gets in there, he pops that arm, changes level, and attacks that leg, both legs actually, and then kind of lifts him up off the mat. Very strong young man there. 215 pounds, that's a lot of weight to be picking up. So a little hand control, he still has it, but he's going to have to make an attempt to put him back down. There he does, got to let go of those hands, and he did in time. Working that spiral. Hooks that arm, trying to pull that in with a tight waist, gets the half Nelson on him. Has that knee pick, trying to get it turned, just missed it. Hooking that arm again, he's gonna let him up. And they're back up, there's a point that's got a score of 2-1. Well, it might have been 4-1, but that's still first period, 2-1. Goes down, gets that, but in no motion. He needs to get some momentum going there to get that. So now he's working hard. He gets that arm across. That should be a takedown. There it comes. All right, puts that half in. Goes for the crossface. Time's going to run out here. Don't want to let him up. Don't lose that control. And there's time. That first period is going to end 4-1. It's going to be, I believe, looks like Jeffersonville's choice. For second period, Jeffersonville's choice, leading 4-1. He's going to take, I don't know what he's doing. Hasn't decided. He's going to defer. He defers to the third period, gives Gordon a choice now. He's going to choose top. He's going to choose top. Well, we'll see how this works out. Referees making sure Red's. Oh, nice move. Nice roll through. And a throw. I'm telling you what, this is awesome. Nice job. He's got a reversal. He's got back count. It's 9-1 right now and more to come. Gets to his belly. He's going to pick up the back points. And there it is. 2 more. So we got, should be 11. I'm seeing 10-1, but he had 9. I don't know. Reaches across, lets him up. That'll be us 1. Still an 8-point lead right now. There he goes. Goes behind, picks up that takedown. That's going to be 12. Got to watch him hands. Got to get him out from underneath that waist to make sure you don't lock him. He's got a spiral, switches off to a cradle. Loses the grip, but he's still in control. He's on top. Puts in that half Nelson, tight waist. Comes off of that, goes to the other arm. Going to pick up that knee and pick it, try to thump him over. Failed to do that. Tight waist, elbow. He's back on his feet. Gives up that escape. 20 seconds to go. 12-2. Not real sure what the problem is. Points down at his feet. Maybe his shoes are untied. I don't know. Coach is having coaching instruction there on the sideline. It's 12-3 with that last escape. You know, you get to the big guys, and sometimes you don't see a whole lot of action. We're certainly seeing it now. We got 285 next. That'll be Ben Land versus Tandon Callis. They'll be wrestling each other at 285. Then we're going to move off to 106, 113, 120, 126, and 132. So this is number 8. We are past the halfway mark. 14 weight classes. Got a team score of 30-10. We've had all but one pin through this event. Yep, at 165, that was a decision, a major decision. So here we go, 16 seconds left in the second period. 11-3 is the corrected score up on the board. Don't pull him down in him. He's going to go what whistle blew time period. So Jeff chooses neutral in the third period. We've got a score 11-3 for Alex Juarez. Well, they didn't set the clock correctly. It's on 50 seconds. They're running it down. I don't know exactly. Going to reset it, set the time. Still waiting on the clock. Yeah, a little extra time for the wrestlers to catch some wind there, I'll tell you. So Coach Struck's going to go over and see what's going on, see if we can get that straightened out. Still not there, I guess. Trying to get the double overhook, excuse me. Let's go. Gabe Redmond, Corden. Doing a good job of trying to manipulate his head. Goes behind him, spins around, but loses it. Tries to dump him there, but kind of lost grip on that high of that arm. Oh boy, that was pretty slick. Did a quick turn. Gets the takedown with 13-3, 10-point lead. Major decision here. If we can maintain it. There's the half. You know, it gets to the end here. It's about being able to be in shape. He's got at least two. So 2 more points. That's 15-3. That's 12-point lead. 26 seconds. Coach Struck's really working on him to get that tech fall, which is even that'll be an extra 2 or point from what he has now. He gets 4 for major. 11 seconds. About ready to lose it. Nope. Still has control. Down it's the end. There it is. So he's going to have a major decision. Score 15-3. Jeffersonville to 3 Corden. That'll be 4 points. 34-10 for Jeffersonville. 285. Mr. Ben Land, senior, a Capital City Classic champion this past weekend. If you're on the Team Jeff Facebook page, you get to see that end of that match where he throws that wonderful throw that takes him from being behind and losing to winning the match. It's awesome to see. His record's 4-0. Got a 3.6 E. Yeah, yeah, grade point average. Yeah, 3.6 grade point average. He's looking to go possibly to college. If so, he wants to get a business degree. If not, he's looking at going into welding, another service. He's popping him up. He's got his hands locked now. He's ready for that trip. Boom! And he gets the point down. Nice toss. Gets the takedown, working. Okay, he gets out of that. He's going to get 2 near falls, 3 near falls, pardon me. Getting control of that knee, helping him stay in control. Lets him go. So we got, he tries that. Nice job. Ah! That is the way to do a headlock. Say, put a headlock on me. Let me show you what I do. And throws him right to his back. There's the fall. Big time, Mr. Ben Land. That's going to make 40-10 for Jeff as a team score. All right, we're going to move back up to the top of the list here. We're going to 106. 106 from Corden, Ian Owlsley. He's a freshman. From Jeffersonville. His opponent is going to be Sebastian Berry. Sebastian is a senior. He's got a 4.0 grade point average. He's been wrestling for 5 years now. He has a record right now of 2-3. 2-3. Again, this is a sectional head-to-head match for Jeffersonville and for Corden. Owsley's has some brothers that go through the Corden system. Seen that name around a while. Nice job, gets that underhook, but failed to get it. He needs to get behind out of that leg to get that 2 points. Needs to keep moving. Right now he's caught with that leg. He needs to straighten that leg and move to the back. There you go. That'll be 2. Takedown for Sebastian Berry. Jeffersonville. Going to have some pretty good matches, I think, coming up with this one and the next few matches. Going to see some things happening there. Currently, Jeff is in the lead, 40-10, and pretty much have sold this duel up. Should walk away with a win with that. Something really weird happens. Well, it's possible. So he's got that arm weaseled in there a little bit. His hands tied up by Owsley. Working on wrist control, but lets go of it. All right, we got time up. I guess turn the buzzer off up there. Okay, Corden defers. Jeff is going to choose down. Second period, 2-0. 1 takedown's all the action we've been able to see, all the scoring we've been able to see. Owsley contains that arm, stops him from getting that stand-up. He's got a wrist elbow back down on the mat. Coach Meyer giving encouragement to Sebastian, letting him know he's got to get up off that bottom. Roll, nice, but did not get anything. Ho! He's got that ankle underneath of him like that, kind of pulling up. That's a bit potentially dangerous, possibly. Oh, nice hip. Reached around, pulled him down. Still didn't get his leg out so he could step across the body. So we're going to stop. Time, we got bleeding on Jeffersonville. Each wrestler has 5 minutes of bleeding time. That bleeding time does not include the cleanup. So once the bleeding stops, the time will stop and they'll spend the rest of the time cleaning. Owsley getting instruction. Let's see, our head coach is Jeff Schreck. I believe he's got a son coming up at 113, possibly. Wyatt Schreck, he's a sophomore. That'll be at 113 pounds. Next match on the board there. One of the things Coach Struck, he teaches sports performance here at Jeffersonville, has been for a number of years. And he has a fairly, he's got, I believe, could be wrong, I think 6 periods, full periods of all kinds of athletes. Football, wrestling, basketball, swimming, track, tennis, soccer. All the sports are participating in getting stronger. Sebastian tried to reach back there, and now he got back, and he's getting that switch, and he got it. That's awesome. He reached back and grabbed that leg, not across the back. He did that at first, and he knew it was wrong. He pulled it back. So now it's 4-0. He's got to be careful. He's got to do something here. He's got to actively work to turn him, put him back down on the mat. And he's out to the side. He certainly didn't have the hips covered. He does attempt to set a half, but Owsley grabs that wrist and pulls it off. We're down to the last few seconds of this period. Don't want to let him go. Don't want to lose them points. Got to hold him down now. And there's the time. So we go into the third period. I do believe Owsley will have choice now. And he's going to choose neutral. Well, he's down 4 points. He needs to score some points quickly. He obviously wasn't able to get off the bottom of period 1 or period 2. Sebastian Berry was able to control him once he put him down on the mat. So he had first period he got a takedown, Sebastian did. Then the second period he got a reversal. And once he got in that command position, he didn't lose it. He didn't give it up. Now he's got that leg. He's out front, but he hasn't gained control or caused an escape. He's got that leg hooked. Yeah, it's going to be stalemate. And he'll start back in the same position. He comes out. Nice double leg. He's got plenty of time to finish it. He steps across the body. He gets his arms around the back. That should be 2. That should be 2. It is. He's getting back points. He's going to be out of bounds. 2 takedown. So we got 6-0 now. 6-0. Fortunately for the Corden young man, he was out of bounds, so no back points. So again, he works. He's got that wrist on the far side. Owsley's just kind of bundling up there, keeping them elbows in, trying to stop him. Owsley got a nice, long, lanky building. How about body? Well, body, building, same thing. Which pulls him back. It's not a move usually works too much in high school, but he did get a 2 near fall out of it, which is unusual, but it does happen. Looking, need to step over that head now with that arm where it is. So we finished. How did he finish that? Wow. That was a quick period. All right, Sebastian finished with an 8-0, which is again 8-point lead. That'll be 4 more points. That'd be 44-10, Jeffersonville. We go to 113 pound now. From Corden, Wyatt Schreck. He's a sophomore. His opponent from Jeffersonville will be Maverick McAllister, another sophomore. GPA 3.9. He's got a record of 3-2, placed 5th at Capital Cities. He competes in football, and he's an ROTC cadet here at Jeffersonville. Been wrestling for Danny for 3 years now. Maverick McAllister. 113-pound weight class.
Sending some people over there.
I don't want to talk to him. He wouldn't talk to me yesterday. You dog. It's Cade, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
I was calling you William. Is that right?
Yeah, that's my last name.
Okay. Well, then the next guy, I called him William, Shoemaker. So I got a gentleman here that came up. We're getting some Sonic headgear. Here. I'm trying to tie these up.
JV 157 165 to the station.
Cade Williams here. Cade is a senior. He had to take off to go to school yesterday during practice. He goes to the Prosser vacation. Yeah, the Prosser Vacation School. How about vocational school? What are you studying?
I'm studying fire EMT.
Fire and NT, awesome. I think you told me that yesterday, and I didn't write that down. We have a fall here. I believe that's for Corden. So it'll be bring them to 16, 44-16 for the team score. We'll get a little bit more conversation here. We're going to go to 120-pound weight class. Oh, looks like we got a Jaden Owsley. That's probably why I've heard that name for. He's a junior from Corden. His opponent at 120 is going to be Aiden Stiletto. So let's see here. You ended up pinning your man this round, wouldn't you?
Yes, sir, I did.
Yeah? So how many years you been wrestling for Danny? Or wrestling here at Jeffersonville?
I've been wrestling all 4 years of my high school career.
Okay. And do you remember your grade point average?
My grade point, I would say, I think it's like a 3.4, 3.5.
All right. Benefit of the doubt, we'll put 3.5 until we find out different. So what is your record?
So far, my record is 2-3.
2-3? How'd you finish in the Capital City Classic?
Capital City, I came 6th place in the Capital City.
6th place? Tough tournament. Very tough tournament. So we get okay, I really thought there was a takedown there, but I guess I missed that. Out of bounds. The mats are pretty close together, so there's no the rings actually almost touch each other, the circles, from mat number 2 to 3. 2 is the gray one. That's the one we're watching right now. We have 120-pound weight class. Jaden Owsley from Corden in the white singlet. Aiden Stiletto in the Jeffersonville singlet, red and gray. We got a takedown there. Nice little takedown. So what are your plans? You're a senior, right?
Yes, sir. I'm a senior.
Yeah. What's your plans for next year? What do you want to do? How's that sound?
Next year, I plan on attending college while still being a student athlete, playing football, and maybe a second sport, either wrestling or track. And I want to study exercise science while I'm in college.
Okay, come again. You want to study what?
Exercise science.
Exercise science. Okay, awesome. And what field do you think that would put you into? Physical therapy?
Yeah, I want to kind of run 2 jobs. So I want to start out with physical therapy, then go on into make my own business and become like an athletic trainer for like pro athletes and make them better athletes overall.
Awesome. That is awesome. So you play football. What position do you play in football?
I'm a DB, but I'm kind of all around the field, so I'd say I'm an all-around athlete.
Awesome. Y'all guys had a tough year.
Yes, sir, we did.
What'd you learn?
I just learned it doesn't feel the best to lose, but out of every situation you're gonna learn something, and I learned the most that season.
Well, there was lots to learn, wasn't there?
Yes, sir.
You had some close games. I do know that. It's a difficult year.
Yeah.
Stiletto couldn't get through. He was doing a fine job trying to scoot to get out, but Owsley maintained control as they go out of bounds. Well, there was back in the ancient of days in the 70s, there was a team at Jeff. They got a new head coach. The high school went 1-9. It was a tough year. They came back. Of course, those seniors graduated, but the juniors that were on the varsity team and some sophomores moved up to the varsity team, and we ended up going 9-1. So there was a lot of, that was a tough year, but there was good things on the horizon. So it's possible that next year, I believe y'all going to be getting a new coach there.
Yes, sir.
But it may set a mindset in those athletes coming back, what they have to do to get where they need to go.
Yeah, hopefully my younger athletes, all my juniors, sophomores, freshmen, all of them, they come back and they have a better season than I did.
Well, again, it's just a tough way to go, but it is the way to go.
Yep.
So, do you have a college that you've got picked out that you want to go to?
Not exactly. I have a few interests for colleges all over, but I'm just looking for a school that's going to take me from me and give me scholarships.
Amen, brother. That's awesome. Tough at every level, school level, whether it be junior college, Division 3, 2, or even 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Athletes work very hard, and it's very difficult to maintain that balance between your social life, your education life, and your athletic life.
Yeah.
Very difficult, very difficult. But it appears that you have the strength to do so. Do you participate in Coach Struck's class? Are you in that class?
No, sir. Just because I go to
because you go to Prosser. Yeah. So could have had a defensive pin. Was looking kind of tight there.
It was.
Very difficult to get, by the way. So he's pulling up. He's just got to pull out, but Owsley's doing a good job of keeping him tied up with his leg. He's got that leg locked. Does a crossface trying to get some back points there, but who's this, McGallan? No, this is Stiletto. Just fighting off his back. We're going to be going into the third period, 4-1. Still close enough for Stiletto to win. Or is it? What are they doing here? Okay, he was just messing with his leg band, I guess. So we go neutral, looking for a big throw here. We've seen a couple of them. That's for sure. Oh. Again, nice shot, but a little bit far out. Gives Stiletto time to react and to block. He's got to straighten that leg, break that hand grip on his leg. Got an overhook there. Just reaching through. Going to be stalemate. Yep. So did you spend any time coaching the elementary teams?
I didn't get a lot of time, but I came a few times just to coach them.
Good. Which school did you go to?
I went to Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson, TJ.
Yes, sir.
There won't be no TJ anymore. After this year, they hope to be in the new school, them and Wilson both combined.
Yeah. I live over there by that construction. They're getting it done quick.
Yeah, well, it appears. Sure did make a mountain, didn't they?
Yeah.
Mountain of dirt. So what we got? Less than a minute now, 51 seconds. Third period. Stello's going to have to get a big move here to get ahead. Just a takedown won't win it for him. He's going to need to get a throw, get that takedown, and go to back points. Oh, he's too high. Too high. Hasn't got that takedown. He's going to lose the takedown. There it is.
That was real close.
Yeah, it was. He just got he didn't get his legs locked.
Yeah.
And he was way too high. But if he had locked those legs like Owsley's doing now from Corden, that would have helped him hold his position and to secure the takedown. So we're down to no time left. Score's going to be 6-1, which is a regular victory, 3 team points. That'll be 19-44 as team points. Jeff in the lead. We're going to go now to 126. Yes, 126. These are new weight classes for the varsity team. At 126, we have John Stivers, a senior from Jeffersonville. His opponent will be Lane Owen. Lane Owen is also a senior from Corden. So John carries a 3.9 grade point average. He's currently 4-1. He placed 6th at Capital City. In 2022, he was sectional champ and semi-state qualifier. Got to read the right one here, Lewis. He was 3rd at Capital City, and he's working on a decision for college. Gets that takedown, gets near fall points here. Gets there between the legs, hooks that up to hold him in place. He's got the 5 count, which will give him 3 points if he doesn't pin him. He looks like he's getting ready to switch off to a headlock. If he does that, he really needs to sit out and get pressure on the hips, but he doesn't need to. Pins him. Awesome. So at 126, for John Stivers, a fall. That brings the score to 50-19. That's what I have anyway. Unofficial. We're going to go to 132, and I believe this will be the last match of this duel. 132, we're looking at Luke Inlow, freshman from Corden. I think I got that right. Not real. His name's Luke for sure. His opponent's going to be Montana Northern from Jeffersonville. He's a junior, 3.8 GPA. He's got a record right now, 2-2. And he asked him what he's looking for. It's a little early. He's still just a junior, but nice pickup. Nice pickup. He's got that head, but he's not got anything to get out of bounds. That saved him. Asked him what he wanted to do in college. He says he wanted to be a pilot, a flight instructor. Well, I asked him, I said, well, don't you have to be a pilot first? Nice pickup, put him down. He laughed. He said, yeah, but his ultimate goal is to be a flight instructor. And he's not sure what level. It's all out there, but it's a good goal to have as a junior, kind of get a handle on where you're at. He's looking at a couple of schools. I said Vincennes and Purdue in the state have flight instruction, pilot instructions. So he's got a little bit of a choice there. He didn't find out. Oh, let's see. Didn't find out where he finished Capital City last week. Probably finished around 6th, possibly.
I believe Montana finished 2nd at Capital City.
He got 2nd?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, okay. Good to know. That would make sense. Probably lost. He lost the night before to Franklin Community. They have a duel on Friday, and then they attend the Capital City Classic on Saturday. So we got Luke. It'd be good to be able to know his name here. Hey, Coach. What's Luke's last name?
Graham.
Graham. Thank you. Okay, I got it. His last name is Graham. Graham, he says.
Did they have him as Inlow? Inlow.
Is that his name, Inlow?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Graham.
there you go. I understand. Inlow. It's a little stop in action here. Luke Inlow from Corden. He's being doctored up a little bit, a little blood on him, probably from him. 4-0 for Luke's favor. So a referee gets all cleaned up. So we're going into the second period, I guess. Yes, second period. Corden's choosing down. Oh, nice stand up, but he didn't get away, did he? Montana's doing a fairly good job. He's got his leg hooked, though. He's in trouble.
If he get the other leg over and start hopping, he should be able to get out of this.
Yeah. He reached inside there, but he missed his opportunity. Generally speaking, anytime you're on the bottom, you reach on the outside to hook the leg, you reach the wrong way. You really need to go inside that leg. So he steps over. He gets an escape. They can get a reversal, but he did get the escape. Something's going on here. More blood, maybe? I'd say so.
He did not want that reversal.
Did he go injury? What did he do? Because I didn't see the referee what he called.
I believe it's an injury timeout.
Yeah, but I didn't see him do that.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was blood, but he's got an issue with his leg. The trainer's working on him. Injury timeout, so I believe they only get a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And that's accumulative. And on the second, after the second injury timeout, if I'm not mistaken, then his opponent will have choice. And I believe in the third injury timeout, he has to default. So we don't get to see the injury time, but we are. They'll be keeping that at the scoring table. So the referee had it stopped. Don't know how much time he used. For the first one was blood, the second one was injury. Totally different time sets. He got his head down. He gets that single leg, goes for the double.
That was a good double.
Yes, it is, but he's
right
not,
here,
he's going to be out of it. Yeah, it's good. It's close. It's close. It was a good exchange. Single to a double. And then stepped across, but just couldn't get his head out and secure that takedown. Time to go to your other class.
Yeah, I was going to say, time to go to fourth period.
Oh, we missed lunch. What? Oh, goodness gracious. Nice lock. Takes him down, gets the takedown. I believe that's going to push it up to 8. 8-1. Yeah. Official score says 8-1. They haven't updated the score on the scoreboard there, or on the screen. There it is. 10 seconds. So 8-1. Gordon's going to be looking for a way to score points here. One more point to get him into a major decision. Not going to change the outcome of the duel, though. Currently 50-19. No way he scored enough points. Doing a good job. He's got that underhook. Under and over. Under.
If you can jack that underhook up, he should have a shot.
Oh, you can't force it. That's what he was doing. He forced it. Fortunately, he was out of bounds.
Yeah.
But you can't force it. You got to get it up. You got to jack it up, and he's got to be pushing, and then you throw it. So we got another blood timeout, just to clean up maybe. I'm not real sure. Yeah. And he wiped his arm, so I take that as being a cleanup, not a bleeding situation. Yep. So no blood time or injury time used. Yeah, it is. That's the way it does. So he gets the double leg, comes out on top. Oh, that'll put him into a major. It's 10-1 now. $1.27 left.
Yep.
Trying to hook that head and step over, but he's got his leg trapped.
Defensive pin?
Could be. Oh! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness. A defensive pin. You don't see that often. I got a final score now of 56-19 with Montana Northern pulling off really an upset.
Yeah.
Being beat 10-1. Didn't even get a reversal, but got him and hooked him so he couldn't go any farther and ended up getting 10. Well, that's just awesome. So our next match here on this mat will be Scottsburg. Jeffersonville versus Scottsburg. I think we're going to have a little bit of a pause here. I'm kind of hoping we do. When you get to their sheet. Goodness. There we are. Okay. Well, looks like Scottsburg may give up one or two weight classes. They've got men to move down in 2 of the 3. So they could maybe only give up 1. It's Louis Ross-Bottom here at William S. Johnson Arena for the Jeffersonville Wrestling Turkey Tussle. We're wrestling another match, couple of matches there, but we're going to take a pause here on mat number 2, setting up and getting ready for Jeffersonville and Scottsburg. Okay, here we get started. A little slow getting back. We're starting at the 144-pound weight class for Jeffersonville. Is a Santos Moore. He's a junior, 3.6 average. And let's see. Yeah, he pinned his man from Corden. So he's got his record now has improved to 3-2. Nice takedown on his part. Scottsburg guy. Who's your man out here? Who? Kenny Smith. Okay, the opponent out there for Mr. Santos Moore is Kenny Smith from Scottsburg. Got him turned. He's got back points. Our official has changed. It is Ken Halbig. There's the 3 near fall. So I make it 6-1. 6-1. Again, puts him back. Counts again. Then there's the fall. His second pin today. So Jeff will earn 16 points for that fall. And we're going to move to 150-pound weight class. Quentin Smith from Jeffersonville. Pretty sure he's in the 12th grade. He has a 3.6 grade point average. I got to check my score here for the first round. He won by fall, so that makes him his record right now at 2-4. His opponent at 150 should be Cole Sockheld. I'm sure I blew that one up. Just a little confirmation on the name, Cole Sockheld from Scottsburg. So he's got that leg. Quentin does. He gets the takedown. That'll be 2. 2 takedown. Just a little hand fighting underneath there, trying to get control. He gets stood up, but he gets brought back down. Didn't get escape. He's got a wrist, ankle, breaks him down. Still controlled that wrist. Now let go and went to he's trying to bundle him up. Just got to step big. There it is. Got to hang on to that arm. He should be getting count. 1. Yep. He's going to have at least 2, if not a fall here. Coach Scott Slaughter from days past is standing in the corner. That's his grandson, Mr. Quentin Smith is. So we end the period with 5-0 for Quentin Smith over Cole Sackall. So Jeff defers, and Scottsburg is going to choose in the down position.
A second ago, did you say Borden or Corden was getting a new coach? Somebody said they thought.
No. I don't think I said any one of them.
Because one of them were like, somebody texted the parents and said, "Hey, is Jeff done? Is he quitting?"
if I said Corden, I was wrong because I don't even remember that. Wasn't Borden getting a new coach? He was the guy new coach.
That's what I was like, maybe.
Now I'm stunned. I'll make sure I say that.
Alrighty.
Just to correct some things, I evidently misspoke about a coach. Corden is not getting a new coach, as far as I know. Jeff Schreck is going to continue to coach there, doing a fine job. So if I did say that, I was wrong. Appreciate those who are listening or watching WJHI. We're on YouTube and our YouTube channel, and we're also live on cable. 184 on the TV. Nice drop back down. It's got a nice type headlock. There's the fall. That's the second pin for Mr. Quentin Smith. That'll make it 12-0. As we step over to 157, Luke Hamilton looks like the one on the line here for Scottsburg. And let's see here, 57, that'll be Mikhail. No L in there, Lewis. Mackay Cooper from Jeffersonville, a junior. 3.6 grade point average.
It doesn't help you to kick
These guys, I tell you what, I'm very impressed with the varsity lineup. There's nobody less with, I think the lowest grade point average is a 3.0, which is not too shabby, really, to be quite honest. They're doing a good job of getting in that classroom. You gotta perform in the classroom, on the mat, and in life. You got to get a good balance. It's the one good thing about wrestling. As you get better at it, you improve in all areas. At least that's the plan. So just so that we remember, our next home meet will be the 1st of December, I believe. Yeah, the 1st is Friday night. There'll be a couple of duels then, and then we'll have 5 duels on Saturday, the 2nd. So we'll be here, live and in charge. Looks like he almost got that reversal, but oh, nice throw, nice trip. So he gets the reversal, and he's getting back count. Pretty awesome. Going to be a busy December. That's going to be a fall. That's got to be a fall. There it is. There it is. Yes, sir. All right. 18-0. Jeff leaves as a team. We're going to go to 165. I'm not sure who's going to show up for Jeffersonville. It's our German exchange student. I'll be quite honest, did not get his name written down. He's wrestling 165, Langdon Holbrook from Scottsburg. Landon Holbrook.
his foot stayed on the ground. For throwers, that's all they need, right? You have to get that off the ground by bumping into it to get it down. Right? Couple and toss. I thought you had it for a second, but you let your foot hit and it fell. You're all right. Don't give up on the ball. Okay? Pins are up over. Always punch towards the knee. You'll learn.
Again, our official on the mat is Mr. Ken Howbig from Princeton, Indiana. Been coming up here to Jeff to officiate tournaments and duels for many years. Nice single leg, down for the takedown. By Langdon Holbrook. Okay, lets him up, lets him go. He was up, and instead of taking him back down, he releases him, going immediately to a single leg, drives him down. Coach is yelling for him to put in a half, but he was busy working the legs. Didn't come up. Now he's working that half, but Jeff is gets that elbow up in the air, start walking to the head. I'll tell you the one thing, this young man from Germany, he's I'm sure he wrestles over there. They wrestle a lot of freestyle and Greco. He is a fighter on the mat. His opponent had a hard time getting him turned, and he fought and fought and fought the whole, and he wrestled all 3 periods without getting pinned that first time around. But he is certainly not. I think he might be a little bit out of his weight class, to be honest. So again, he gets up and he cuts him loose. It's right now 4-1, 4-2, I guess. Another single leg. It's not quite there yet. He didn't get out. He didn't get his head out. He needed to do that to earn that second or that takedown. 4-2. Going into the second period, I believe it's Jeff's choice. Jeff's choice. Evidently Jeff chose down. So he's got coaches and wrestlers trying to help him out here on the mat. Not unusual in wrestling. I'm talking with TJ Jenkins, the head coach from Scottsburg. He said most of his team is football players. Nice half. Got that wrist. He actually gets him turned. Getting count. There's the fall. Scottsburg's Luke Hamilton wins by fall. Brings the score 18-6. 18-6. We're going to go to 175. 175 with Landon Schruck. Yeah, I think so. Landon Schruck from Scottsburg. His opponent's going to be Cade Williams, a senior from Jeffersonville. Talking with him a little earlier on the little conversation here, and he's looking to move into fire and ENT when he gets out of school. He's wrestled for 4 years here for Danny. He's got a record of 2-3, but he won his last one, so he's actually records right now is 3-3. Comes down hard on that head. Landon has that wrist blocking that hand. Let's go of it now. Fighting for that wrist now. Just a little bit of hand fighting, not a whole lot left going on. Cade tries to change levels and was blocked. We just got a whole lot of fighting going on. Cade tries to pull that arm, maybe do a go behind. Gone almost a whole minute now with no score. That overhook. Grabbing that wrist.
Hey, Jeff. Get them out the way. Watch out.
So there's a takedown finally here in this first period. Cade Williams. He's got that, again, we're still fighting wrists down there. Just like we did on our feet. Wrist control is important. There's the end of that first period. I believe it's going to be Scottsburg's choice. Yep. So Scottsburg chose to go down. Right now it's 2-0. Second period.
Hey, Scottsburg. Sit down.
Drives him out of bounds, but fails to take him down. Drove him all the way over to mat 1. Didn't lose control. Getting back to his feet, he gets loose. Now it's 2-1. 1 point for escape for Landon Struck.
It makes me wonder what people think this table is for.
Nice. He gets in there, looking to pick up that knee. Can't get it. That's that lift. Failed to get the lift. Got a lock around the waist. Got that whizzer in there. Kept him from getting taken down. Good defense. Getting back on our feet, just 30 seconds to go in this period. Second period, scores 2-1. 2-1. A lot of wrist fighting. There he tries to shoot in. Cade did an attempt, changed levels, tried to shoot in. Landon just was able to back up. Dropped his mouthpiece. That's all fun and games. Looks like he's trying to be sick. Get off the mat. Oh my goodness. Well, he got over there. This is an injury time for him. So as we wait for that to happen, again, injury time's a minute and a half. Looks like he's going to pull it back in. Okay, here we get going. 10 seconds, really. All right, period ended. Jeff was going to take down for the third period.
I heard that. I said, I ain't telling you.
Gets up. Landon gets him in a double leg, got right out of bounds. He's not going to call it. Did he call it out of bounds before? Harry's going to give him the escape. And back on the feet. Attempts to do that bulldog. Couldn't get that arm up high enough. Now he gets a nice takedown. Looks like action on that number 3 is complete for the day. And it might be complete for match number 1. So we're just waiting this. We got a stalling call on Scottsburg. Land. We're up on their feet now. Stepping out of bounds. So no change. Ready to bring him right back down. Trying to stick in that half. Got a wrist down there. Trying to step off. He's getting instructions from the referee, I believe, to get busy. And there's time. 5-1, end of the third. We're going to win by decision here. That'll be 3 team points. So it'll be 21-6 as we go into 190. Our winner there, Cabe Williams, Jeffersonville. 190, we have Braden Morgan from Scottsburg. His opponent at 190 will be Cody Shoemaker. Cody's a senior, 3.0 average. Got a record of, I think, 5-1. Correct? 5-1. And again, he's a returning sectional champ from last year. He's been wrestling for Danny for 7 years. And his opponent is Braden Morgan. Again, I talking with the head coach, Coach Jenkins, about his team. Got a lot of football players. I believe Coach Jenkins also coaches football. Danny Struck does the same thing, but he's coaching on the middle school level, recruiting at that level. We got 2 middle schools here in Jeffersonville, River Valley and Parkview, and both have some fine coaches there that are working and building the program. Also, we have Team Jeff that's taking care of and building the elementary program. In the spring, we'll have I'm not sure what he calls it now, but anyway, he has all the elementary teams, schools put together teams, and they work it out for a championship. Been pretty successful, 200 to 300 elementary kids every year. They need to leave that mat down. Very good. They were pulling up the mat, and they need that boundary there. So we're coming down 35 seconds, 30 seconds here.
I'm not. I just want to go talk to him because he's like my best friend. I love the guy. He's my best friend. He's also my cousin.
Doing a lot of A lot of nothing really as far as scores are concerned. So we've got 2 underhooks. Is he looking? Is he looking? The time run out. No score, first period. So I believe the choice, I don't know where it's at. Jeffersonville. Jeff has choice. Joyce's Joyce. How about Jeff? Jeff's choice. And he's taking down. Try to get that first score. Nice. Nice sit out, spin around, gets that escape. Pretty powerful. But they're back on their feet now. We spent 2 minutes not getting any scoring. Oh, there's a nice single leg. Now if he can turn that in, he's got a whizzer in. Oh, yeah, he catches him. He's on his back. There's back points going. Working on the fall. There it is. It's close. He's bundled up. There it is. Cody Shoemaker wins by fall. 27-16 score. We're going to go into the 2:15, I believe. Yes, 2:15. I believe we have a different one. Who is this young man? Is that Ian? Ian Prince. He's a senior, 3.8, grade point average. He competes in football. He's been wrestling for 2 years. Young man, please sit down. Thank you. So he's wrestling Pablo, oh boy, Akua. Between the handwriting and the, we're going to go with that. Yeah. How's that? You here to talk or just sit?
Just sit. I can talk with you. Hanging out.
So there's our takedown. Working, trying to go for a, I don't know what he's doing there. He's got that, all right, front headlock, trying to go for the cowboy or the bulldog or whatever your name is today. And then we got a nice turn, getting back points. Got a takedown. And there's the fall, 2:15. Mr. Ian Prince, he's the Prince. Yeah, they think that's funny. That's me. All right, we're in at 285. 285. Ben Land from Jeffersonville. He's racking it up. He's 5-0. He's got a pin today. His opponent's going to be Ben Craig. Ben Craig from Scottsburg. Ben's returning sectional champ, 7-state qualifier. He competes in tennis. Again, he's looking to go to college. If he goes, he's going to look for business degree and work in that, or he may decide to go into the trades, welding, plumbing, electric. He's not quite confirmed what he wants to do. I'm still working on that. Nice, he gets that lock, that body lock, upper body lock. Oh, he tried to throw and lost grip. You can't force him. Can't force him. He loses the takedown. But he recovered and didn't end up on his back. Can't underestimate your partner. Can't underestimate him. You can't force those throws. He goes back in to lock up again. Got an underhook. He's going to try to toss him. Can't do it that way. Yo, he powers him over. Powers him over, gets the takedown. No back points. So Ben tried to use that moved backwards to catch him and was unable to, and Ben just rolled right through. Pretty awesome. So it's 3-2 right now as Ben pyres him over. We got Ben and Ben. I just noticed that. Ah, look, there's the fall. It's coming. All that weight. How you fight that weight? Nice. He covers up that head. Pulls it up. Needs to get that hip off the mat. Yeah, that's how he switches around. He still has him down there. Get a better hold. There's the fall. Vinland pins. That'll make it 39-6. 39-6. We go to 105. You know, you go from big to small. We got a Bew Carter from Scottsburg. His opponent is going to be, I believe, Sebastian Berry. So as they shut down the tournament, we got about, let's see, 6 more matches. So we're a little over halfway there. But it looks like, I think we're going to have at least one forfeit in the weight class here. There he gets the half. He got it in. Now he works to the head. Tighten it up. There's that fall. Sebastian Berry. Pin for Jeffersonville. 45-6. Okay, we're going to go to 113. 113, I don't know. They're going to send somebody out or not. I don't see a Scottsburg guy out there. So Maverick McAllister is going to win by fall, or by, default, forfeit. So that's going to be 51-6. And we go to 120. 120. Probably going to have a forfeit there as well. Maybe. Not sure what's going on. Mr. Stiletto. Aiden Stiletto for Jeffersonville. He's wrestling somebody. I've got to get his name. Okay, got to get the right people out there. There, yeah. 120 is going to be a forfeit. Another 6 points for Jeff. That'll be 57-6. Now we go to 126. And that is Mr. Sanders. Mosen Sanders from Scottsburg. His opponent from Jeff is John Stivers. He's a senior. Been wrestling for 7 years here. Was third in the Capital City Classic past weekend. He's working on his decision about what he's going to do after college, after high school. Big decisions. I think mainly it's about what school he's going to go to, but that's where he's at. Good place to be. At least he's thinking about it. Attempts a headlock, gets countered. Stivers gets the takedown. Chris Davis is on the mat now. The Halbigs left. They're heading back to Princeton. We're about wrapping up here. So we got 2 takedown, 1 escape. So it should be 2-1. So they still don't have it corrected on the board there. There it is. A little time delay in getting that up there sometimes. Has to do with communications. So we got 2 more matches. This is another takedown by Stivers. Lets him up again. 30 seconds. Try to get that, build that score up. I'm trying to think it should be. I'm not going to. 5-2. He's done. He's only got 15 seconds. You got to pull him back in. He's going out. Got to be quick. Okay, good job. Good job. Held that on that elbow. Reached for the leg. Brought him down and spun around. Gets that takedown in the last seconds. So it's showing 6-2 with 5 to 6 for a takedown. I think we got a scoring issue over there. I'm not sure what's going on. I think if 5-2 was right, it should be 7-2, but I don't know. Okay, he kind of had locked hands there. But he gets a reversal, 2 points. 8-2 at least. Got too high. Got him turned, but it was too high to score any points. Comes back. He's readjusting. Looking at a cradle. Countered real good. Blocked it. Working them hands underneath, wrist control, hand control. He gets the half in. Whoa, gotta watch that full Nelson now. He's gonna go right out of bounds. Waiting for the bottom man to get settled. So he put an alternate start, which basically lets him up. Keep stepping back. Here he is, right next to the out of bounds. Gets a spin around, going to get 2. He's got that arm bundled up underneath. Going to walk. Didn't control it, but he catches back and goes, gets that. All right, now he's tight. And a fall. At 126, John Stiver wins by fall. That'll be bringing that score to 63-6. We're going to move. We got 2 more matches in this dual meet. Montana Northern from Jeffersonville, a junior, and his opponent at 132 will be Trevor Hall, Scottsburg. Is that Montana?
Yes.
I had to double check my wrestlers. It's laid here with the score like it is. Nice single leg, switch to a double, gets the takedown, almost. He's got the arm hooked. Look who come out top. Oh my gosh, Mr. Montana. What a scramble, good job. He had him tied up and he was able to get out before he got to score the takedown, and he's the one that scores. He's got that wrist, pulling that wrist in, has that bar, trying to control that far wrist so that he can turn him over. Got to get that shoulder up. Still can't get that control on that far side of that arm. And then we're not, that'd be change of class bell. All right, so he's got the shoulder up, but can't get it all the way. Back down. All right, he puts it back in. Lost it for a second there. I think he's got the other bar locked up too. Yes, he does. So now he's just got to lift and get go. Just spinning him around, making him dizzy right now. All right, he's got the shoulder up, but not all the way down to score points yet. You got to be careful. He's awful high right there, about ready to lose that arm underneath. No back points. He didn't get over far enough. Trevor's fighting hard to get off that mat, but not making it. He's getting the back points now. Trevor just rolls right through. He's going to get 2 near fall with that. 2 near fall. Should make it 6-0. Or 4-0, excuse me. Here we go again, but he's not got really enough time. And time is up. We're going to the second period. Scottsburg's choice, he's going to defer. Jeff is going to take down, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there he goes. All right, he's really just kind of hanging on there. He's not really attempting to move. He's blocking Montana's moves. Montana needs to take advantage, and there he did. Now, he's not scored yet, because if Trevor gets around back, he will not score any additional points. There's the reversal for Montana. So now it is 6-0. Now he's back to working them arms. He's got the bar locked on the right side. He's stepping, trying to lift that shoulder up, get that turn. He doesn't have this far arm locked. He's got to get it tucked before it can happen. Cannot figure 4 or scissor the head. He's getting the back points. Looking for the fall. He's got his shoulder up, but it's close. That's it. There's another fall for Jeffersonville's Montana Northern. All right, our last match of this duel, Dawson Slaughter from Jeffersonville Senior. Placed 6th in the Capital City Classic, is a returning sectional champ, semi-state qualifier, academic all-state, and competes in football as well. His opponent at 138 is Kellum, I think Carter maybe, or Larder. Carter gets a nice go behind, gets that takedown. He's got one leg in, trying to drive that head down. He's kind of high. He doesn't really have that. He's got his foot locked on that ankle, but now he gets his body in a better position. He's trying to a guillotine, try to pull that arm back. Now he's got Dawson tried to grab that hip and pull it over. But Kellum did a good job of keeping his balance, really. Hip, oh, he's got that leg tied up in a tight curl. Oh, yeah. Tied cradle. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Oh. All right, we get a fall here for Mr. Kellum Carter, I believe it is, or Larder. Can't really tell the writing there, but that makes it 12. He's 69-12, Jeffersonville. As we finish up here at the Jeffersonville's Turkey Tussle, glad to have you. We'll see you in a couple of weeks at the Jeffersonville Duels on the 1st and 2nd. This is Lewis Rossbottom letting you know to have a good turkey day tomorrow.